What is up, folks? Welcome back to the show and welcome to the kitchen. As I promised in that last video I did, we were going to do something special with that red horse we got. Now, I'm not for sure whether it was a gray red horse or a golden red horse. I think it might have been a gray one. I looked on Texas Park and Wildlife, and the fish in the Guadalupe River, it said gray red horse. So maybe it was gray. It looked golden to me, not for sure. But nevertheless, I have heard that they're absolutely delicious if you know how to make them. Of course, like we talked about previously, they got a lot of pin bones in them. So we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to make some fish cakes with it. I have an idea of how I want to make my fish cakes. I think it's going to come out pretty good. So, show you all the ingredient list and then we're going to get cracking. Y'all stay tuned.
All right, I'm loaded up as you can see, but I'm soaking a worm over there. But I just figured since I saw them little guys in this deep water, I'd just walk down there, maybe give it a toss, see if I get lucky. Oh, 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 that's them right there. That's them. There's a whole bunch of them. Come on, baby. Oh, come on. I was so close. If I didn't get one, I was so close. Oh, I think I got one. Guess you just got lucky. That's them. That's what I needed. Yes. This is the booger I was after right here. Looks like something got him when he was little.
What we got here on the ingredients list, of course, first and foremost, we have that fish that we're going to use. We've got some cilantro, we've got some green onion, we got jalapenos, we got sweet peppers, we got an onion, we've got Granzine's spicy horseradish mustard, which if any of y'all are from around the hill country area, y'all got to know what Granzine's is. It's one of my favorite places to go. If y'all ain't from around here and y'all come here visiting to come float the river or whatever, go to Granzine's, get you some meat, get you some of their products. It's delicious. We also have good lean parents happening here. We got some garlic, another Granzine's. We've got the fire roasted habanero hot sauce. We got us a big old bowl to mix it up in. We got my favorite, the Kentucky Colonel seasoned flour. We got some oyster crackers, and we got some fresh eggs that we're going to use as a binder. So, if y'all ready, we can go ahead and get this party started, because I know I'm ready. I'm going to get the food processor out. We're going to start chopping this stuff up, and we're going to get it going. All right, first thing we're going to take a look at is the fish itself. Now, as you can see here, it's a really white fish. It's actually really pretty, but there's bones all this whole line right through all the way back. There's pin bones there, and there's some down here. So it's got a row of bones that goes through here, row of bones that goes through here, which makes it pretty much completely useless for doing anything other than grinding up really, really fine. Because these bones they're tiny. I mean, they're pin bones. They call them pin bone for a reason. They're about as thick as like a paperclip pin. So you can see when I do that how they kind of poke up. You can see them right through there. So we're going to chop this guy up into little pieces, break those pin bones up, and then we're going to hit it with the food processor. And that should basically shred these bones up so fine that you won't be able to tell they're even in the fish. Now there is a little bit of a bloodline. I'll probably, since we're going to shred this up anyway, there's no point in keeping that. So we'll go ahead and just take that bloodline off while we're at it. Okay. And you can hear them crunch when you cut through them. But if you look at that bloodline, it doesn't go all the way through the meat. So, I mean, it's very, very thin up here at the top. So you can see it just on the outside, but it doesn't go through the meat. And then down here, it's a little bit thicker. But as bloodlines go, it's pretty minimal. There she is. All right, now, what we want to do, we don't want to over chop this up. You don't want it to become mush, but you want to get it good enough that all those pin bones are finely shredded. I'm gonna say that's about the consistency that we're wanting to go for. I mean, it's pretty well, it's not mush, it's still got some consistency, but it's pretty well shredded up. Okay. We're going to put this in a bowl and get this back in the fridge to keep it cold. Alright, so now we got the fish taken care of. I went ahead and washed the cutting board, washed my knife, washed the food processor to get all that out so we're not doing any cross-contamination, even though it's all going in the same pot anyway. But, yeah, so now we're going to start on these veggies. We'll start with some onion. Couple slices of this right here. Chunk these up. Get these in here. Alright, we got some sweet peppers going in. I like the seeds in mine. You ain't gotta if you don't want them. But seeds don't bother me. So. Alright, we're going to put some cilantro in there. Man, I love how cilantro smells. And we're going to put some jalapeno in there. Probably am going to take the seeds out of this guy because I'm going to put hot sauce in it. I don't need too much heat. Alright, let's hit this a lick. That smells phenomenal. Getting all this goodness into this bowl. I just remembered I had some baby carrots, and I am a baby carrot fan. So we're going to do just a couple baby carrots. Y'all just take a look. Alright, we have recovered, cleaned up our mess. We've got the vegetable mixture in there ready to go. So now we're going to add a little something to it. Put a little minced garlic in there. Hit it with a swatch of that. We're going to hit it with the Liam Perrin's Worcestershire sauce. Granzine's fire roasted habanero sauce in there. Gotta watch this stuff though. It'll get you. but it's delicious. Hot horseradish mustard, and I can just eat this stuff by the spoonfuls. It's so good. I'm gonna put just a little bit of seasoned flour in there, not a lot. I don't want to over flour it because we're gonna be putting oyster crackers in there. Comes the fun part. If you want to get your kids involved, we're gonna beat the heck out of some of these and make a cracker crumb. Imagine like having a rolling pin would come in handy, but I don't. What I do have though is this tsunami mallet I used to use in Galveston when I go crabbing. Oh, got a hole in my bag. Hey, kitty cat, get down. You ain't allowed to be up here. I'm making a video. We're gonna add our fish back. Now, 2 eggs, because these are kind of small. These ain't real big. Now we're getting that. Want that sticky kind of consistency where you're gonna, it'll form into a patty. I think that'll do it. Now last but not least, I'm gonna chop up some green onions pretty finely and kind of mix them in there. I didn't want to ground these up because they're green onions. I just kind of wanted to chop them and place them in there. We'll stir them in just as they are. Alright, as you can see right here, we got some plastic wrap laid out. It's time to get these guys made into patties. Best way I know to do it. Lay some cellophane plastic wrap out. You're going to take you a big old glob of our mixture. And you're going to put it in there. However much you want for a patty. Okay? Then you're going to come back. I'm going to go over. You're going to wrap the sides. Alright, and then it's going to do this. It's going to pack it down really nice. Get everything packed in there real good. It's pretty convenient. And then we take this over to a hot skillet. Okay, after your skillet's good and ready, you just unwrap this guy. And you got you a nice little patty like that. Into the skillet she goes. Now you don't want to cook it too hot because you don't want to burn the outside before you get the center kind of softened, because we do got raw onions and some other stuff in there you kind of want to soften. So don't cook them too hot because then you'll get the outside done but the inside will be basically raw. I am going to hit it with just a little salt and pepper. I don't want to put too much stuff on it because I kind of want to taste it for what it is. Even though I did put some of that mustard and hot sauce. But oh yeah, that's what you want. Dang, that looks good. Alright, there it is, folks. Moment of truth time. Let's just see what it... Oh man, it's just like almost like a little salmon patty. You can see all the peppers and green onions. You see the fish flakes in there. There's some fish right there. Oh man, it's got it going on, son. Reckon it's moment of truth time. It's all for naught if it don't taste good, right? So let's give this a shot. I'm gonna try it just straight up. Just, there's nothing on it besides the salt and pepper and stuff, like no sauce. You can definitely taste all the fresh peppers and onions in it, which is the first thing that hits you. The cracker crumbs a little bit, but then you get that mild fish flavor, which, you know, mild fish like this, they kind of assume the flavor of everything else that's in there, so it doesn't have any type of a fishy taste. Really good. Man, I could eat this all the time. Right. I'm going with it. And I'm not getting any bones. Here we go with the with the horseradish mustard. Oh, phenomenal. Now I would assume you could pretty much use this with any kind of fish that was white and bony. Like, I've heard people say you could do it with carp, but maybe if you got maybe the Asian carp you could. I'd say you could with the Asian carp because they're pretty white. Native carp, even though no carp are actually native, but the ones we see common like buffalo and stuff like that, they got a dark meat. It's not real white, or at least what I've seen. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe there's some carp connoisseurs out there that can put me on the right path, but I don't know. Well, anyway, I appreciate y'all watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Heck, far you get you one of these. Red Horse. Grind it up, fry it up, put you some veggies in it. Oh, absolutely delicious. You can serve this as an appetizer. Not tell anybody what it was. Let you be the talk of the town. Anyway, appreciate y'all watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Y'all have a good night.